Okay. Again, we've had some major storms last night. We had 60 mils of rain over the last 2 days. The rivers have flooded again. But I think my satellite's working nicely today because the sky is clear. Let's begin in child's pose and just really begin to settle into the body and ground down. Today, our theme will continuously come back to the joy of creation. Sometimes as the body gets bigger and all of the side effects of pregnancy begin to manifest, we can lose some of the joy of creation. Today, we want to come completely into that deep sense of grounded joy, into the fact that you are a creator. You are creating this little baby in your belly. So knees wide. If your baby is really big, you can come onto the forearms, but relax your neck. And connect to the earth beneath you. Creation always reveals itself as the manifested glory of the sacred feminine. And a pregnancy journey really does take us deep into that sacred feminine. The breaths are getting broad and wide into the back of the ribs. As you connect to this little light being in your light womb. Three more deep breaths. Really connecting with that sense of miracle happening within. Beautiful. Gently coming onto all fours. Please come into neutral for a moment as you connect palms to earth. Feel knees, shins, feet connecting to earth. The weight of baby, particularly into the base of the spine. Just take a moment to feel into that weight and to soften the uterus completely. Enjoying that sense of softening. And then working through spinal release. As on the inhale, you begin to lift your tail, sink your heavy belly, and take your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, curl the tail under, ripple up through the spine, mount between the shoulder blades, relax your neck. Continue like that, feeling the earth beneath you, the breaths through you. Moving from a roundedness to a slight back bend as you lift your gaze to the sky. And just feeling into any little tweaky areas in the body as well. And holding a lot of space around Annika and Greta as they go through the last days of preparing for birth. Everything slows down, the mind changes, the body changes, the fluids change. Come to neutral spine. Extend your left leg back and pause a moment. Swing the left leg out to the side until it's opposite the right foot. Left leg remains long. Engage into the outer rim of the left foot. Keep the palms spread wide. Feel the inner stretch into the thigh and take a couple of condensed cat and cow movements. You'll feel that the spinal roll as you drape your head feels good and expansive. But as you take your gaze to the sky, a little bit tighter, opening around the ligament on the left side as well. We're going to take a melting heart variation here. Walk your right palm forward just outside the line of your right shoulder, left palm forward just outside the line of the left shoulder. Press into the palms and slowly, baby on the inside of the right thigh, begin to sink your chest down. If that's too much of a stretch, come onto the forearms, but relax the heart. There's quite a lot happening in the shoulders. Breathe into that area around the shoulders. Moving into a deep place of trusting the wisdom of the body as you move towards motherhood, some of you for the second or third time. Each time is so different though, as we respond to different children and little souls coming through us. Walking your palms back, press the palms into the ground underneath the shoulders. Dynamic movement. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky, look up to your thumb. Exhale, slide your right arm under, gently bringing your shoulder to touch the ground. 2 more times, press into the left palm. Inhale, reach your arm high. Exhale, slide through. Just conditioning the spine through these spirals. 1 more time, inhale. If you need to place a blanket, cushion, or block underneath your right shoulder, do so. If you can get the right shoulder to the ground, then deepen the weight into that right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward, arms stretched, or take your left arm in a half bind behind your spine. Fingers might snake into the inner right thigh. The weight of baby will drop deeply into the diaphragm, constricting some of the patterns of breath movement. Allow that. We're working fully into the endocrine system, so the glandular body. Bringing balance to the hormonal body as well. Allowing the body to turn on for labor, clear and strong. The correct hormones coursing through the body when the body is ready. And when baby is ready. Reach your left arm up. Place your left palm on the ground. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring both hands down to the ground. Spin your right foot forward slightly and slide over your right heel. Right foot on the inner left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, wave up, reach for the sky. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it into your side bend. Hold. 3 vibrant breaths into the right ribs. Reach your right palm straight up to the sky. Externally rotate the palm. Bend the elbow as you drop the arm behind your spine. Roll the right shoulder back. Tilt your chin up slightly and then drape your head over your left shoulder. Deep, deep neck release. Soft face. But explore the strong sensation through the neckline. Pick your left palm up, place it underneath your head. Slowly begin to rise, helping your head up. Bring both palms to the ground behind you. Allow for a settling. Feel grounded and connected to the earth. You can stay here, just enjoying a quieter practice today, or you might choose to press into your right palm and shin as you lift baby to the sky, finding your connection to the heavens above. Heart wide and open. Gently come on down, both knees together. Take a moment, hands to the thighs, and just feel. Coming back onto all fours. Slowly extend your right leg back. Swing the right leg around in a quarter semicircle, right foot opposite the left knee. Keep your palms embraced to the earth. Roll onto the outer edge of the right foot so that you feel the inseam of the right leg turn on, and take little cat and cow movements. Breathing out as you round the spine, breathing in as you look to the sky. Coming to neutral spine, separate the palms a little bit apart so that you have a V shape between the palms, and work the palms forward until you feel as though it's far enough. Anchor into the palms, spread your seat bones as you gently bring your chest down towards the ground. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Quite likely your chest will be just off the earth. Belly is relaxed. It's a watery belly. Walking your palms back, palms beneath the shoulders once again. Dynamic movement, spiraling energy through the spine. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, slide the left arm through. Other side, Sarah. Left arm under. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, slide it through towards the right leg. One more time, inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, slide through. Cushion underneath the shoulder if the ground seems far away. Otherwise, tap that left shoulder under, walk your right palm forward. Keep anchoring through the right foot, or half bind the right arm behind you. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Ease into the breath so that the weight of baby doesn't put too much pressure on the throat. Just accepting the womb, moving into the internal organs, deepening into the viscera. Reach your right palm up, place your right hand on the ground face side. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, open the heart once again. Both hands to the ground. Slide your left foot forward as you roll over the heel. Right leg long, left foot in the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Dynamic movement again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend. Inhale through center. Finally, take it into your side bend. Pause for 3 broad breaths. Reach your right palm up to the sky, left arm up to the sky. Gently drape the left arm behind you. Tilt your chin up slightly, and then bring your right heel closer to your right shoulder, neck release. Eyes remain closed or soft so that you bring a stillness to the mind. Place your right palm underneath your head. Relax your left arm. Slowly come up, helping the head. Place both hands to the ground behind you. Drink in the breath. Choose to stay here or press firmly into the left palm. Raise your baby and breathe light into the heart. Gently come on down. Tuck the right heel underneath, and you're sitting on your heels, hands to the thighs, shoulders soft, eyes closed. Breathing into the pause. Inhale, sweep your prayer up to the sky. Exhale, place your hands on the ground, tuck toes. Scoop baby up into the spine, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Step your feet as wide as the mat, rotate the toes out slightly, walk your hands back. 3 deep breaths in Malasana squat. Just taking it softer today, coming into the stillness between the movements. You're getting close to birth, just slowing down your body, your mind, preparing yourself for a labor that flows, that you flow with. Placing palms to ground, lift the hips, spin the feet so that the toes face forward, walk your hands forward. You're in a downward facing dog. Three more breaths. Keeping your attention firmly in the breath, gently bring the knees down, cat and cow. Connecting to that fluid body, soft belly, holding on to nothing, just allowing flow and ease from shape to shape. Step your left foot forward into your lunge and rock your lunge. Backwards and forwards. Deepen into the low lunge now, and just let your hips become soft, receptive, released, hold on to nothing. Arms can be long, creating ballast as you soften the chest as well, baby on the inside of that left thigh, and just relax the hips. Listen inwards deeply, what's happening inside the body, the pelvis. Can you feel space in the pelvic floor muscles? Everything getting ready for some of you for birth. Shift your weight back slightly, tuck your right toes under, pick your right knee up and spin the foot out just a little. Use your blocks of your hands to your far from the ground and take a deep forward fold. Let your head relax. Again, connecting to the earth beneath the feet, but a fluidity through the spine. Walk your palms up your shin and thigh to rise. Prayer, your palms in front of you. Inhale, reach your prayer to the sky and just take a moment, feeling grounded through the feet, stable in the torso. Heart is open and wide, the gaze is steady. We're finding the still points, slowing things down. As for some of you, you begin to prepare for the final stretch to go. Gently release the palms back down to ground as you bend your left knee once again. Release the right knee. Beautiful. Square the hips, swing the right foot over to the left side, and then slide your left foot away, flexing the foot. Take your left palm down the inner line of the left leg, right palm out in a wide V shape. Sink baby to the inside of the left thigh. Relax your shoulders, your head, your neck, and simply stretch. Walk your palms back, gently sit down on your right heel, bend your left knee, fingertips between your foot and your knee, and just glide your hips off your right heel towards your left. And do that several times. Keep a real sense of fluidity through the torso and rock those hips out. This is called an assist in early labor, where we help the baby deeper into the pelvis. Helpful to do as we come up towards labor as well. Just creating the right conditions in the body for baby to drop deep, deep into the pelvis. Come to settle on that right heel, right palm to the ground behind you, hand to heart, gaze to sky. If you feel that you want to go there, lift your baby and open into your half camel once again. Also create space for baby to drop beneath the pubic arch. Gently come on down onto the heel. Once again, orient to the front of the mat, sitting Japanese style on the heels. Take a moment as you soften the shoulders, settle back into the breath. The mind is not busy, it's relaxed. Press your palms together. Inhale, reach the prayer to the sky. Open the heart. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Tuck toes. Scoop baby up as you press up between the shoulder blades, lifting the knees. You're in downward facing dog. Sturdy dog. Practicing labor breath here. Inhale through the nose. Long, soft exhales out of the mouth, lengthening through the exhale breath. Step your feet as wide as the mat. Walk your palms back and deepen into your squat. Again, 3 breaths. Relax the body. Soften and relax the gaze. And invite space. Fingertips touch the earth as you lift your hips. Parallel the feet. Walk your hands forward. Downward facing dog. Connecting deeply to the fluid body, relax uterus as you bring your knees down. 3 breaths in cat and cow. Staying present, staying on your mat, following the breath. Stepping your right foot forward and rock the lunge backwards and forwards. Keep your body relaxed. Your breath is even and rhythmic. Finally, deepen into the low lunge. Embrace through the arms, but relax your hips. And listen. Gently slide your hips back. Spin your left foot over the long edge on the right side of the mat. And then slide the right foot to the front of the mat and flex the foot. Walk your hands into a wide V shape. And release chest down, relaxing your head. We still have to do our standing pose. We'll come to that now. Walk your palms back. Slide your right heel back as you sit down on the left heel. Relax the shoulders, relax your body, and just rock from heel to heel, keeping the body soft. Gently settle into the left heel, place the left palm to the ground behind you. Pause into the heart space. This is Pramastan, when you drop your awareness into the heart. You can stay there or lift your baby and take 3 deep breaths. Gently come on down. Moving now into the standing sequence. We've just done it a little bit backwards. Rotate to face the front of the mat again. Tuck your left toes under. Pick your hips up. Spin the left foot out slightly. Use your blocks if you need to. Or hands walk forward slightly into the depths of this forward fold. Neck relaxes. Walk your hands up your right leg until you have risen. Press your palms together, reach the prayer to the sky. Feel into the stability of earth beneath you, the length of the spine. Meditation is on the breath. Place your hands to your hips, turn on the feet, rotate the toes out, bend your knees and clasp above the knees onto the thighs. And just take some moments, feeling into space, the weight of baby now dropping deep. Straighten your legs, reach your arms up into star. Breathe down through the central channel of the body. Keep the legs firm. Spin your toes inward slightly to parallel the feet. Reach the palms forward as you bring the chest down into Prasarita. Hands to the ground, spine long, neck relaxes. You can use blocks if you wish, otherwise enjoy the space. Place your hands on your hips, gently rise. Trikonasana. Rotate your right toes to face the short edge of the mat. Right heel aligns with your left foot, which is 90 degrees. Open your arms wide. Amazing postures for creating space for baby to make rotation. Extend the torso towards the right. Place your hand on your shin and reach your left arm high for your Trikonasana triangle. Continue to feel grounded. Try not to fall forward over the uterus. Lift the ribs off the top of the uterus, shoulders back and down. Place your left palm on your hip. Inhale, rise. Place your right palm on your hip. Rotate your right toes so that the right outer edge of the foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Rotate your left toes so that they face the short edge of the mat. Triangle foundation. Open your arms wide. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Place your palm lightly beneath the knee and reach your right arm high. In yoga, we have something called dristi, which is a one-pointed focus. It can either be at the space between the brows, it can be a point on the floor, it can be to a big toe or to a finger. The dristi, the one-pointed focus, simply helps you to find a place of meditation in each shape. In labor, your dristi, your one-pointed focus, can be very helpful. Right hand to the hip, gently rise. Left hand to the hip, turn the toes so that they're parallel to each other. By focusing on one point in labor, it helps us to maintain a focus that keeps us in our bodies and that gives us the opportunity to come into a place of meditation instead of a feeling of being scattered. Sweep your arms around behind you Interlace your hands, release the index fingers. If this is too intense, you'll place your hands on the ground. Exhale, fold. Let the arms swing over the head somewhat so that you get a deep posterior stretch. All the posterior chain of muscles getting a good stretch. That's the muscles through the back body. Fingertips come to the ground. Place the gaze to the front of the mat, followed by the right palms, and your back and your downward facing dog. Step feet as wide as your mat, walking your palms back, and during your squat, once again. Again, choose your point of focus, meditate on that point of focus and on the breath. Place your hands to the ground, lift your hips, heel toe your feet hips distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips and rise with length through the spine. Inhale as you grow to the crown. Exhale, relax your arms by your side, Samasthiti. If there's low blood pressure, you'll bend the knees, bring the head down for a moment, level with the heart. Everything will settle, and then you can come back and into Tadasana. This time, bring your focus to the space between the brows. Close your eyes and hear the breath in and out. Setting intention to keep this calm state as you move into labor. Keep coming back into this calm state. Head, heart, and womb coherence. Harmony between the thoughts, harmony between the heart, harmony to womb space. Shift your weight onto your left leg and pick your right knee up. Swing the right knee out, either big toe to the ground or place the right heel into the inside of the left thigh for tree. Once you're in tree, again, Dristi, one point of focus in front of you, hands to Namaste at heart center. Breathe broad into the ribs, try not to collapse down, but keep lifting up through the front body, shoulders down. Reach your prayer to the sky. Pick your right knee up. As you straighten the leg, lean back slightly and step your right foot to the ground. Inhale, extend the arms high. Exhale, float the torso forward into your forward fold over your right leg. Bow. You might need to squiggle your left foot back a little bit, pressing onto the ball of the foot to squiggle the foot back slightly, rotate the heel in, bend your right knee. Phoenix wings to flight 3 times. In Warrior One Foundation, right foot forward. As you take your third flight, swing your left arm underneath your right, wrap eagle arms as you lift the elbows. Press up onto the ball of the left foot, bring the left knee up, wrap around the right leg, big toe to the ground, or foot wraps behind the calf. Sit down a little deeper, compressing the joints. Invite the challenge. Open the arms. Options. Place your left foot to the ground for a moment, or simply gather your left knee up and stand strong on your right leg. Rotate the left knee out to the side and bring the foot into the inner right thigh. You're in tree on the other side, hands to heart. Again, come to Drishti, one pointed focus. Eyes are still, mind is relaxed. As you bring your prayer to the sky, soften the right knee and pick your left up. Lean back slightly as you step the left foot towards the front of the mat. You might need to step the right foot back depending on where you are. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, fold strongly over your left leg. Gently lift gaze. Bend your left knee slightly and squiddle the right foot back just a little if you need to set your warrior one foundation. Once foundation is set, inhalation, arise. Exhale, phoenix wings to flight. 2 more. Upon the third pass, right arm underneath the left, wrap and twist. Lift the elbows off the body first. Press up onto the ball of your right foot. Gather the knee up, wrap it over the left. Garudasana. Open the arms. Step your right foot hip distance from the left. Both arms down by your side. Tadasana, Samastiti. Settle the heart, the breath, and the mind. Step the feet wider than your mat or as wide. Inhale, reach your prayer to the sky. Exhale, deepen into Malasana squat once again. Beautiful. Place fingertips to ground, lift the hips. Turn the feet parallel. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Gently bring the knee down. Heel toe your left foot over to the right side of the mat. Prepping for the pigeon. Slide the right leg away. Settle the hips. And slowly come onto the forearms. And relax completely for at least a minute in your pigeon. An opportunity to soften the jaw, follow golden thread breath, which is in through the nose, soft breath out of the mouth. As you become very quiet, really listen in. You might perceive tension patterns, or you may bring your attention into areas that feel so good and free, spacious. Place your palms to the mat. Gently slide your left shin back. Rolling cat and cow this time. As you lift the gaze and chest, roll the hips out into circulating movement. Changing the directional flow if that feels good. If it doesn't, just continue the direction that you're in. Towards the end, maybe we rotate to what feels good. We'll take 5 breaths in child's pose or melting heart. You choose. If it's child's pose, hips all the way back, relax. If it's melting heart, walk your hands forward, keeping the hips high, release the chest and heart to ground. Gently slide back onto all fours. Right shin moves forward and into your pigeon shape. Left leg trails back and onto the forearms to soften the shoulders and relax the jaw. Deep piriformis stretch, great preparation for the labor. Your awareness follows the breath in and out until there is only breath. Last 5 breaths into the softening. Gently lift the chest as you place palms to ground. Get back on all fours for rolling cat and cow. Deep connection with the fluid body. Watery womb, relaxed state of being. Maybe you change direction, maybe you don't. Child's pose, gently coming on down and into your child's pose. Walking your palms back and sitting on your heels and placing your hand to heart and hand to baby. Notice where you are after your practice, hopefully feeling grounded, aligned in heart, head, and womb space. Coherent communication between these three centers of your being. As we settle into a place of deep trust, actively moving out of the what ifs, the things you can't control, coming into the heart of knowingness and trust. Breathing deep breaths and holding baby in a chalice of light. Seeing baby floating and suspended in light. The fluids of womb space sparkling and shimmering with this light. Baby tumbling and rolling, absorbing the light, completely peaceful, feeling a sense of transcendent joy, which is their birthright and yours too. We are whole. We invite the peace. We allow joy, and we walk in the light. Namaste, my friend. Please take your Shavasana and relax into it. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Such a pleasure and a privilege to guide you in your practice and your little bubbas as well. So much love.